Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do the my coloring book confessions tag by Shell's coloring journey. I know I'm very late for this tag because I think it's almost over, but I really love the tag and I wanted to join in for a long time, but I just didn't have the time to film it. So I hope it's still gonna be interesting for you. Okay, so let's get started. The first question is the oldest book in your collection, and the oldest book in my collection are Small Victories and Rooms of Wonder. I bought those books at the bookstore at the same time. Yeah, so I have colored a lot in Small Victories, or well, what means a lot, but for me a lot in Small Victories. It's not that old, but yeah, I really like this book. In Rooms of Wonder, I haven't colored at all this year, but I've done some pages. But I don't know, the pages are very big and it's a lot of. I really wanted to do this one actually in the fall season, but again, like the pages are very big and I didn't have the time to actually work in this. Oh god, this is the most ugliest coloring. This is actually the first coloring I ever did. Yeah, and it looks really bad. So, and I love this page. I really need to color in this book next year, because this year I also like this page a lot. I won't be able to color in it anymore. So yeah, these two were my first books, both by Johanna Basford. Okay, the newest book you have bought is this one, Winter Wonder by R.J. Hampson. It's the hardback version. I have a little bit of an issue with this hardback version. I love the illustrations, though. They're so beautiful. I love this one for Christmas. It's so pretty. But I'm gonna talk about this more in my completed pages video, where I show you, yeah, my newer books. I think by now everybody has seen this book. Yeah, I haven't colored in it because I just got it a few days ago. So yeah. Most relaxing book to color in, I would again say Small Victories, just because it has these little tiny things. It's very easy, very simple. Yeah, so I think it's not too hard. For me, I always come to this book when I don't want to do something challenging. So this is my favorite and for most relaxing book. Yeah. Most unique art style, I would say, is Emily Liederholberg, or I don't know her name. Actually, at the beginning, I was very, I also love this for Christmas. Taken aback because I didn't know if I liked her art style. This is also very beautiful. I didn't really know how to color it, but when I saw all these incredible images by other colorists, I really wanted to get it. And now I really, really love it, honestly. Like, I think it's so beautiful. This is one that I colored. Yeah, I think this is the most unique art style that I have. Most detailed or challenging, I picked two. Like, I took this Mythomorphia because it's very detailed, as you can see, and it's also very challenging for me because it has a lot of these kind of mythical creatures, and I'm a person, I like to color more like realistically, and this is for me a very big challenge because I don't know the colors, and there are also a lot of double spread pages. yeah, for me that's very, very challenging. And another one is also Romantic Country 2, because it has a lot of small details, and also it has like a lot of double spread pages, and like I said, they're also detailed on top of it. Yeah, like this one, for example, or there's another one in the beginning of the book. This one, I wanted to color that for Christmas for such a long time. Or another one is the one, this one, the Halloween one. I really love it, but it's so detailed for me, and the double spread pages, it's just kind of overwhelming for me. So I would say those two books are for me the most detailed and challenging in my collection. Again, the book that I colored in the most is Small Victories. I think I colored about 15 pages in this book so far, which for me is, yeah, the most in one book. I'm not a very fast colorist. I don't know how some colorists can color 40 or more pages. This is when I started, I never finished. In a month, like I can't even finish that in a year. So yeah, this is Small Victories. Okay, the book that I love but haven't colored in is Garden of Fairy Tale Animals. It's also, except for the new book, the Winter Wonder book from R.J. Hampson, the only uncolored book in my collection. I mean, I tried to color something in it, but for me, I count it only as colored if I finished a complete page, and I haven't done that yet. I love this book, but yeah, I don't know. I guess I just rather color in Symphony of Good Animals, because again, like, it has like a lot of these kind of double spread pages, and I started this one last year in December, but I really didn't like how it came out with this ugly background, that I kind of abandoned it. And then I also tried to color, oh, this is very beautiful for Christmas as well, but I already have now too many Christmas pages that I want to do. And this one I also started in spring, but then I had like the coloring block, and yeah, unfortunately I also didn't finish that one. So yeah, that's the only book I haven't colored in, and yeah. Books that I would save in a fire are these two books, and they are like, this one is a very simple book, but I would save this one because it's like a Korean book, and I was lucky for a while where I could order these kind of Korean and Japanese books, but only a few months. And then when I wanted to reorder some books, the shop was closed. So now I don't have any kind of opportunity to get these kind of Asian books, and all the other books I could rebuy, but yeah, this one I couldn't rebuy. So yeah, it's a simple one, but I really like it. And the other one is again also the April one. I really like this one. I have another one of April, the Forest Book Girl, that is the English version, but the paper is very, very thin, and it doesn't have these beautiful illustrations. So yeah, that's the other one. These April books are also books that intimidate me to color in, because yeah, her artwork is so beautiful, and I just can't really recreate it that well. So yeah, but I really, really love this book. Yeah. Book with the best paper quality, I would again say it's this one. At the beginning, I was a very, I don't know how to say, suspicious, because the paper is very smooth. And I thought, oh, maybe this is not gonna work well with pencils. But, well, I based a lot of it with the pigment brush markers and then went on top of it with pencils. Or I used, for the mice, I used the Derwent drawings, and I think that works really well. So yeah, I would say it's this book again. Oh, I forgot the most colorful page. Sorry. I don't know. I don't really do too many colorful pages. But I would say it's this one because it's just very bright and it's done with Intense. I don't know if it's the most colorful, but I couldn't really think of anything that would be brighter or more colorful because, yeah, for me, that's actually, I don't color really colorful with a lot of different colors. I try to keep my colorings more, yeah, on a limited color palette, not very colorful. Okay, so my favorite grayscale is this one. It's also this one. It's also the only one in my collection, to be honest. But I have to say I still struggle a little bit with it because of the skin tone. Because I usually color very light skin, and I feel like you still can see the grayscale underneath it, so I haven't really found a proper technique to cover that grayscale 100%. It's a beautiful book, but yeah, I also love this very one. It's also challenging for me because of the grayscale. So yeah, that's Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen. Book that intimidates you, I already answered that. It's the most detailed one as well, like the Mythomorphia and the Romantic Country 2. Books that I want to finish are these two. Again, I think Small Victory because I have colored the most in it, and it's so funny because when I got this book in January 2024, I really thought I would have finished it at the end of the year, 2024. Now it's the end of 2025, and I'm not even halfway through this book. So I don't really know if I managed to finish that in 2026, but yeah, I really hope so. And another one that I would love to finish is this one. I haven't done as many colorings in this one than in the Small Victory, but it's also a very beautiful book. I really love it. It's so cute. And I have done some images in here. So yeah, I would really love to finish this and work more in this book. So yeah, those two I would say. Oh, the best book for practicing new techniques. Honestly, I don't like to practice new techniques, and I'm gonna show you why. Because actually, I just tried new techniques yesterday, and what happened is like a really bad disaster because I wanted to color this one, and I had these liquid watercolors, and I thought, oh, that would probably be like a great kind of wintry background. But what happened was it kind of got into the binding, and then it stained all the other pages. Now it looks so ugly, and I got so angry that now I have this stain on a lot of other pages. I think here it's fine again. And it also destroyed this page over here, so I started to try to color over it. I hope I can also cover that one up. Yeah, that got me really annoyed. I mean, here I'm glad that this one is purple anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. and here luckily it's not stained anymore. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of trying too many experimental things, because then stuff like this happens to my coloring books, and yeah, I get really upset about it. So no more experience or experiments for me anymore. Oh, and again, like the book with the most affordable and best quality paper, I would actually say it's also this one, because I think this is about $10 or less, and here I used like the watercolor version of the polychromos, and most of it is like, okay, this one like the liquid watercolor that didn't work, but all the other stuff I actually colored with neocolors or Inktense, and I think that works really beautiful in this book. No, this is pastels, but this one again. Yeah, so I would say this book, it's beautiful, it has a lot of variety, and yeah, a good paper quality if you don't try to use liquid watercolor on it. Again, those two are the books that I would also recommend for beginners. I think Small Victories, because it just has like very small things. You can try out a lot of different things. It's not too challenging. And yeah, I think it's great for beginners. That's also why I chose it for my first book. So definitely Small Victories, but also this one. Again, like it has small pages. I think maybe some people are afraid of the animals in it, but you can keep it simple. I think, yeah, I think it's also very beginner friendly, definitely. So yeah, I would recommend these two books. A book that sparks my creativity, I would say, is actually the Hannah Coulson books. Whenever I color in her books, I feel like I need to do something very creative. But with her older books, it's also challenging because of these kind of weird animals that she did. I don't particularly like that, to be honest. And then it's a big challenge for me trying to cover these birds up like I did here. Like these ravens, they had yeah, all these weird kind of bird patterns as well. Like this one. And I had to cover that up so they look more realistic. Yeah, and also another one. This one is also my favorite. This was my favorite from the last year. So I think, yeah, in her books you can be very creative. You can cover stuff up if you want to. It's just me, like this kind of bird, for example. I know, or these two birds, I know I wouldn't color them like this. I would have to think of something different to make it look more realistic. So yeah, like I chose Magical Dawn because here I did that the most. But all the other older coloring books of hers are the same. Most nostalgic or childhood inspired book, I don't have any of this book. I would say it would be probably a Disney book, or like I used to love Sailor Moon as a child. I was actually looking for a Sailor Moon adult coloring book, but I couldn't find any. So maybe if you know one that has also kind of scenes of it, I would be really interested in that. But I don't own a book like that, and I also don't own a Disney book. Maybe I thought I should get one of these Disney books, like the little French ones that are like the Boule de Pois ones. I think they would also be very relaxing and enjoyable. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any of those in my collection. Book with the most variety. Yeah, I don't know. I have a lot of books. I think actually all my books have a lot of variety. There's not very a specific one. I think I only have like a very few, like the Winter Wonder book that I showed you, or the next book that I'm showing you, that is very specific about a season or anything. I think I choose mainly books that have a lot of variety, so I don't have a specific book for that. No, I guess. Okay, then a seasonal favorite, I chose this Merry Christmas book by Hannah Carson. I really love the illustrations in this book, and I love Christmas and winter coloring. I'm not such a fan of summer coloring too much, but I really love winter coloring a lot, and this is a very beautiful, beautiful book, and I already started some colorings in here, so but I'm gonna show you in my completed pages. So yeah, I would definitely say this one. Most whimsical books, I would say, are the Rita Berman books, and also this one, this Happy Cats and what is it called? Sweet Colors. I haven't colored too much in it because unfortunately it has this kind of Amazon paper, and I don't like Amazon paper, to be honest. It's just not very fun for me to color the Amazon paper. It's just like printing paper, I feel. So yeah, this book is very neglected, to be honest. I think I only colored, yeah, these two, like the Christmas tree one and this kind of Halloweeny one. And I used just glitter markers that I can't use in another book because this is a single-sided book that, yeah. Oh, this is also lovely for Christmas, but I already made my Christmas plans. So yeah, I would say this is a very whimsical one. And also the Seasons book by her, like this one, I feel like this is also very whimsical. Also another book that I unfortunately neglected for a while now. I really need to come back to this one. Yeah, but like I said, I don't have too many of these whimsical kind of books because they're not too much my thing. I figured this one, I absolutely love these kind of pages. Yeah, but also the other books, but I feel like this is even more like her older books, or even more whimsical than the journey books or travel books. So yeah, I would say these two. Yeah, the most realistic one, I would say, are by Konoko Iguza and Kirby Rosanna's Fragile World. I absolutely love these books. I mean, it's not, well, nature inspired. It's animals. Let's just say it like this. Yeah, I really love this book, but it also kind of a little bit intimidates me. I love this one. I really wish I could color it this winter. But again, like, it's a double spread page, and yeah, it's a lovely book, but yeah, very realistic and a little bit intimidating. But I colored something in here. I colored this one. And I colored this elephant. So yeah, I really love this book, but it takes a long time for me to complete a page in this book. So it's a very beautiful book. I love it. And the other one, of course, is my favorite of all time, Konoko Iguza, but that also terrifies me a lot. But I also did a few in here. Not as many as I would love to. This one I started but never completed. Same for here. Yeah, I really, really adore this book. That's also my favorite of hers. And I'm very excited for the new one, the Leon's book. And this is the other one that I colored. So I really hope I get some Christmas coloring in this book done this year. So yeah, what was the last question? book you have ignored the longest? Again, I would say it's unfortunately this one, and also The Romantic Country, the second tale. Those two, unfortunately. I have colored one page in this book, but I really hated it, to be honest. And then I was so intimidated by the other, like I colored this one. It's nothing. I really don't like it. And then I was so intimidated by the other pages that I didn't even try to start a new one. I think the other Romantic Country, the Romantic Country one, it's, yeah, easier for me. I colored more books in the Romantic Country one. And unfortunately, this beauty. So, yeah, this was everything that I had to say about the tag. I hope at least you enjoyed it a little bit. And until the next time, bye bye.